much. Let's give her an applause for Rachel Barhoud, everybody. That was fantastic. Webcast is going on right now, and just to be fair to you guys, if you're actually here, I want to mention that the bathroom, 5 stars, 5 out of 5, guys. Fantastic bathroom here. One of the best bathrooms I've ever been. It's got a great theme. It's very clean. It's very practical. It's not like the soap is good. Fantastic bathroom. One complaint though: why are there coffins above your bathroom? I have no idea what's going on. Those are definitely coffins. And now that you've noticed, just know you never leave. I don't know why. Oh. I don't know what that means. I'm scared now. I'm pretty sure this will all end in a weird terror. That's how I like to open my show, reminding everybody that this could end in a very tragic way. I like that we're doing this benefit for Seattle. I love this town. I'm from here. I know, shocking, but no, I'm from this town. I love Seattle. I like that you guys have a 12-man flag. Let's give a round of applause for our Super Bowl winning Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a while, but hear me out here. I love that finally happened. I've been waiting for a very long time for that to occur. But I will say, though, that in the future, if we find out that the Seahawks were doing some mischief, some players were doping, worth it, guys, fucking worth it. I don't care, okay? I don't care if Marshawn Lynch stole blood diamonds and put them in his shoe. I just don't care. I don't care if they caused the Malaysian airline to go away. I don't care. I love it. As long as I can yell, my team's better than yours. That joke's titled America. I'm in an interesting living situation right now. I'm currently, my parents are actually, they're visiting India for a few months, and I'm going to be house sitting for them while they're gone. And when they return from India, I'm going to continue to live at home with my parents. And that's my dad's shirt. I'm living at home, and I'm home alone right now. And it's not like the movie with Macaulay Culkin, but it is just as sad as his life became. And I'm sorry, if you order a pizza at 10 a.m., your life is just as sad as his was, okay? You guys don't think ordering a pizza at 10 a.m. is that sad. You guys, I woke up and went, is the Domino's Pizza app up? Because I'm using it right now. You're into that, and you know what? That's why I love Seattle. You can't peg us. You'll sit behind a pillar and not be able to see me the entire show. But you'll come into it. But there is a webcast. Of course they'd be satisfied with just watching the webcast. Well, I came there, but there was a pillar in my face. But there was a screen that I could see. Why didn't you just stay home? Well, I didn't know that would be my seat. It's not like there was at least 4 other chairs you could sit in. But, you know. It's all good. I was at home, and I cut my finger, and I didn't have any Band-Aids. And I was like, oh, what do I do? But I read on Uber Facts, a Twitter account, like, that if you pour sugar on a wound, it will heal. So I went into my parents' pantry, and they only had brown sugar, which made me laugh. And I took the brown sugar, and I cleaned my wound, and I poured it on my cut, and then I wet a piece of napkin and wrapped that, and then I took a dry napkin, wrapped it around there, and I took some duct tape and just wrapped it around my finger, which is basically what a Band-Aid is if you think about it. And in the morning, I now have ants. So I like that we're drinking in the middle of the day. I enjoy that. You guys gonna black out tonight? Who's blacking out? Come on now, who's blacking out? People sometimes move, and I'm like, no, please don't do that. Why would you do that? But part of me does think blacking out is adorable, because it's a little bit like your body telling your brain, you know what? I'm in charge from now on. Tired of this drinking mentality. I'm the boss for now. My first job as president is shut it down. This is it. This is all we're doing tonight. I'm laying down and calling this a bed. I don't care what it is. Some nights, though, your body doesn't care. It's like, let's make some mistakes. The brain won't remember, but the body will. I haven't blacked out yet in my life. I haven't lived a life with the luxury of just drinking until I can't remember. But I do fear it, because I think what will happen is the next morning, I'll just wake up, and it'll just be all the fast food receipts that I had the night before. And it's not even different places. It's just Taco Bell. And it's just the same Taco Bell, because sober Yogi has shame. He'll go to different Taco Bells. But drunk Yogi doesn't give a fuck. He's just going in circles in that drive-thru all night. Yeah, I know I was here 2 minutes ago. I need more hot sauce. Come on, get it going. But I realized, it dawned on me, though, that my masturbation addiction is parallel to my addiction to fast food. They're one and the same, guys, because they only happen when it's really, really late at night. And at first, I'm so excited to do it, and then the moment I'm finished, a wave of shame just crosses over my body. And in both cases, I need extra napkins. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were adults drinking at a bar right here. I'm the only one that masturbates in this room. I get it. There's a couple of poets and a rap for me. You shouldn't talk about masturbation. Guys, it's all I got, okay? Only joy I get. No, it's the only joy I get. That's what I said. Thank you. Fucking yeah. I have sympathy for people for now. Relax, guys. It's okay. I'm in a long distance relationship. She's real, and she lives in Florida actually. And she sent me. She went kayaking in Florida. And she sent me a video of her kayaking, and I couldn't hear it because I was busy. And I asked her like, what was in the background? And she said, oh, it was birds and monkeys. And I was like, monkeys? I didn't know there was monkeys in Florida. And she told me that in the 1930s, when they shot the Tarzan film there, they just released the monkeys and called it good. First of all, I'm never going to forget that fact. Never. They made a Tarzan movie and they just released monkeys. That's in my brain forever, guys. I don't care if comedy takes me to a place where I'm like Rust in True Detective. I'm never forgetting that fact. But more importantly, though, at the end of a Tarzan movie, they're like, what do we do with these monkeys? They're like, fuck them. That's what we're going to do with them. Just let them into the jungle. And now there's over 1,000 monkeys across this riverbed because they released 6 monkeys, 3 males and 3 females. Now, 80% of these monkeys do have herpes because, you know, it's Florida. And what if that joke just ended right there, guys? What if that entire joke was me making fun of monkeys in Florida? I like you guys a lot. I'm not good. I didn't as well in this relationship, but I get lonely. I was Googling lyrics to Taylor Swift songs because I wanted to know what love was. And one thing I realized is that lyric websites are the ghetto of the internet. They're horrible, guys, okay? Because they're never consolidated. It's always like 1, 2, 3 lyrics, or ABC lyrics, or ABBA lyrics. Those are ABBA lyrics, by the way. But then you click on the link, and it gives you an HTML code from the MySpace days. And then it throws you a pop-up, and the pop-up says, hey, you want to buy this song as a ringtone? Nobody's buying fucking ringtones off the internet anymore. If anyone's still doing that, they're still drinking Zima, watching Ally McBeal, and using their AOL hours. Okay, they're not caught up, guys, okay? They're still shocked by the OJ verdict. They're still doing the Macarena. They're still debating what's better, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. And what do you guys think? Who do you think won that war? Just shout it out. I don't care. You know what? All right, all the votes are in. I got them telepathically, guys. And you know what? You were all wrong. Because the answer is Justin Timberlake. Okay, that guy destroyed it. They're tired of Jay-Z shots and Joey Fatman holding me back. I got this. Sorry, they started acting and we're like, oh, you can't get that, making an album. They did. They did 2 songs with Jay-Z last year, and he was the better one. How did he beat Hope? I don't know. More importantly, though, it's not even Nick Carter's fault, guys. You know, his fault was Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter ruined everything for Nick Carter. Aaron Carter's like, I want candy. And America's like, let's never hang out with that family ever again. I like you guys lots. You know what I like about this place? It's very rustic and good, and the beer's fantastic. And I feel like cheer that I'm talking about this place. I really do enjoy this place. I didn't time myself, and I don't know how much time I have on the stage.
Forever.
You don't want to say forever. I will put you. You want it to be forever? All right. So I was born in 1989, and things turned out for me. All right, thank you very much. I like how when I got bored in the media, you're like, nah, 3, just about 3. That's it. That's all we want. I'm a person that's eaten too much and not gotten rid of the weight. I'm one of those overweight folks. But I know I'm horribly unhealthy because I go to Denny's That's it. That's the end of that joke, guys. Not only do I go to Denny's, I go to Denny's sober, willingly, and during the day. Okay, like that's gotta change your schedule when it's noon and it brings like a great sleigh, which sounds great right now. Like that's not happening. It's my inner child talking, by the way. But I was at Denny's a few nights ago, and I left my jokes, and the table behind me was complaining about their meal to their manager. And I just got thinking, the gall to complain about your meal at a Denny's. Like, if I was that manager, I would have just been like, okay, well, I've heard your complaints, and I'd like to remind you, the sign on the door says Denny's. And we make food for idiots and drunk people. But more importantly, the standards in our kitchen is as high as your self-esteem, all right? And people groan at that part. But you know what? When I shout out at the beginning, you guys were all ha-has. But no, people with low self-esteem go to Denny's. You have to have low self-esteem to go to Denny's, guys. You need listen, some people do it wrong. Some people get Denny's to go. And I'm like, what are you doing? You need the ambiance, okay? You need the low lighting and the waitress that's 100 years old. It's like, what do you have? And like, you need that, you know? You should get horrible food and go home. Go to Taco Bell, all right? Just be a normal person. You guys know the company Yum Foods? Yeah. Some of you know. By the way, the people who own stocks know what Yum Foods is. It's a weird thing to say, but it is true. Yum Foods is a company that owns Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC, Long John Silver's, they've got a contract with Pepsi, a couple other things. Basically, anytime you've seen two foods have sex and then be in the market, it was Yum Foods that did it. They created the KFC Double Down, which is a sandwich that's just chicken, bacon, cheese, bacon, chicken. Oh. I'm a vegetarian, so when I ordered, they just gave me 2 pieces of cheese. But they also released the Doritos Locos Taco, and Pizza Hut released a pizza that had a hot dog in the crust of the pizza. Now, what I like to believe is that there's a guy that's been working at the young food industries for like 30 years, and now he just doesn't give a fuck. He just doesn't care. And his name's Jerry. Just like every morning he comes and he's like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a nachos mixed with macaroni cheese inside of a burrito made into a lasagna in the cloud, in the ground, mixed with cake and mixed with ice cream. And everyone's just like, Jerry, that idea doesn't work. You're a fucking idiot. But nachos mixed with macaroni and cheese, I think you got something right there. To get out of here in a moment. I like music a lot. I love the band Outkast. I'm gonna go see them when they're at Sasquatch. You know, it's interesting. I'm very proud of being from Seattle. I'm not usually that proud because I'm from here. But this is a joke that if you're from here, you should get, and if you don't get it, start researching the place that you live here. A lot of people complain about Seattle, and they complain about the typical things: the traffic, the rain, the grunge music that populates the SeaTac airport. And I get it. One thing everyone disregards or forgets about is the fact that we're surrounded by volcanoes. Okay, there's volcanoes around us constantly. Okay, there's Mount Rainier, there's Mount Baker, there's Mount Vernon. It's just volcanoes everywhere. Laughing, you know that Mount Vernon is a town. I don't mind you transplants, but I do fucking hate you so much. I was telling someone earlier this night, it's something that I hate transplants, is that you give people that are from here such a shitty name, and we're such decent fucking people. The people that are from here, like myself, are such fucking decent human beings. What the fuck is wrong with you? I just love a guy arguing that he's so decent while yelling at people. Sorry, guys. I was being appeasing myself. But I'm going to be seeing Outkast when they're at Sasquatch in a couple of weeks here, and I love the band Sasquatch. I love the band Sasquatch. That's me having 3 beers before I get on stage in the middle of the day. I wore a cardigan earlier, but it's too high, and I thought you'd judge me. More importantly, though, the band Outkast. They have a song that's called Hey Ya, and there's a part of that song where they go, what's cooler than being cool? And the audience goes, ice cold. I like to think that every time they perform that song live, one guy in the audience every night would just yell, 0 Kelvin! Yeah, you laugh, you went to private school, all right? Andre 3000 would chuckle a little bit, and then he'd be like, all right, because it was the lyrics of the song. But then Big Bo would just be like, y'all know this Calvin motherfucker? Like, this Calvin motherfucker. I just love saying, y'all know this Calvin motherfucker, guys. I'll say one last thing and I'll get out of here. While I was Googling lyrics, I did find the most romantic rap lyric. And the most romantic rap lyric is by Notorious B.I.G., and it's in the song Me and My Bitch. Hear me out, okay? The lyric in question is, when I first met you, I thought you was a trick. You look so fine, I'd suck on your daddy's dick. That's love, okay, guys? I've never seen a woman so attractive. I was like, oh my god. What's your dad's name? You guys, my name's Yogi Paliwal. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.